got to be kidding me!
Alert! The exercise has been suspended. Please use caution when entering the test area.
All I'm saying is, even if you managed to get to that velocity, which you couldn't, but even if you did, you wouldn't be able to control it. How are you going to land in a crypto box?
So, what's the deal, Cap? You didn't think mentioning a vertical ascent might be integral to our planning?
I know, guys, I know, and I'm sorry, guys. It's kind of an impossible checkpoint.
Impossible?
We didn't want you damaging our relic prototype during recovery. It's the only one we have.
Why even run the simulation if we can't complete the mission?
Well, we don't know all the game details, but we do know some of the key points. So,
Hi,
this
team
is just
leader. Oh, I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
What was he? Are you okay?
Yeah, sure, I'm fine. This is what you guys call an adrenaline rush, huh? Okay. Well, anyways, we really need to talk about the grabbing arm and if we can actually reach the glyphs or not.
My baby! Look at this, guys. This is a mess. And you guys aren't wearing your safety glasses. It's got dirt everywhere. Dirt and filth. Seriously, guys?
Okay, guys. Let's get serious. We have a couple weeks left until the game starts, and we have a leg up on the competition. Now we need to be focused.
You guys, you have 10,000 views on our new team video. You guys are rocking it, especially you, Juicebox.
That's great. We worked really hard on it. Now can we please focus for just a second?
Are there any comments?
Yeah, like how cute those pilots were.
What I want to know is if we're going to have to play those blue losers from last year.
Hold on a second. We are a really good team, and we need to be the best we can be, so gracious professionalism, right, guys? Right. Now let's get back to the task at hand.
Hey, First Verse, it's your favorite team coming at you live from our super secret testing facility at an undisclosed location. It's 15 minutes south of Los Alamos, and it's right next door to a super famous...
As you can see, our team gets really excited about these challenges, and I bet you do too. Now, let's welcome this year's challenge, First Relic Recovery. Let's have a great season, challenge ourselves, and have fun. Get ready for some adventure.
Introducing the 2017-2018 First Tech Challenge. First Relic Recovery. A team consists of 2 driver operators, a coach, and a robot. The robot must be built from materials specified in the game manual and fit within an 18-inch sizing cube. But after the match starts, it can expand. Each match is played with 4 randomly selected teams, 2 per alliance. Your alliance partner for one match may be your opponent in another. The game is played on a 12-foot square playing field with a foam tile floor and 1-foot-high walls. 2 red and 2 blue balancing stones are mounted on the field floor. 4 relics are positioned in the field corners. 4 jewel sets are positioned on the field walls. 4 crypto boxes are also located on the walls. In front of each crypto box is a taped-off safe zone. A glyph pit is also taped off in the center of the field. 24 gray and 24 brown glyphs are randomly arranged in the glyph pit. These foam blocks are 6 inches square. Red and blue relic recovery zones extend beyond the field toward the audience. And finally, the 2 alliance stations are taped off on opposite sides of the field. Prior to the start of the match, teams must balance their robots on the balancing stones. They can be in any orientation. Teams also preload 1 glyph per robot, selecting either color. Then, field personnel randomize the locations of the jewels. They also randomly select one of 3 pictograph designs and install them on the field walls. Each match begins with a 30-second autonomous period. During the autonomous period, there are a number of ways for teams to score, using only pre-programmed instructions. If only 1 joule is left on the platform at the end of the autonomous period, the alliance corresponding to that color earns 30 points. Each glyph scored in a crypto box earns the alliance 15 points. The pictographs have coded messages indicating which of the crypto box columns is a key. If a robot can decode this message and place a glyph in the crypto box key, their alliance earns a 30-point bonus. Each robot parked in a safe zone earns their alliance 10 points. Following the autonomous period is the 2-minute driver-controlled period. There are a number of ways to score points. Each glyph scored in a crypto box earns the alliance 2 points. A completed row of glyphs earns an additional 10 points. And a completed column earns an additional 20 points. If an alliance can score 12 glyphs in one of the 6 cipher patterns, it will earn an additional 30 points. CryptoBox scores are cumulative and can add up quickly. The last 30 seconds of the driver-controlled period is the end game. If a team completes a CryptoBox cipher, they are allowed to place relics before the end game. During the endgame, teams may reach over the perimeter wall and place a relic in the recovery zone to earn 10, 20, or 40 points. An upright relic earns an additional 15 points. And finally, each robot balanced on a balancing stone earns their alliance 20 points. There are many ways to score points in relic recovery, but there are also rules that, if not followed, will award points to your opponents. For example, a robot may not control more than 2 glyphs at a time. And robots may not place non-glyph elements into a crypto box. This has been a brief summary of the first relic recovery game. For complete rules, please read the entire game manual and remember to check the Q&A forum. But remember the most important rule in First Tech Challenge: gracious professionalism.
Left behind. They find artifacts that give insight to the mysterious civilization, and artifacts not easy to get. So you have to send in a robot and crack some codes and rescue the relic. It is very dangerous, and you have built a robot to overcome that danger. So, we have many people to thank today. I'm going to start with our sponsors. The program would not be possible without our sponsors. Our season presenting sponsor, Qualcomm. Our official program sponsor, Rockwell Collins. And our long list of event sponsors: Southern Company, Classic Center, Pali Proto 3D Printing and Scanning, Extrusion Control and Supply, Averna, Andy Mark, Rev Robotics, and Pitsco Education. We also want to thank our coaches, our mentors. STEM studies are very important. First Tech Challenge has a huge role. We're getting kids involved. Thank you, parents, coaches, mentors. Your presence is very crucial in this entire process. So I got to mention the scholarships. You guys, there's lots of scholarships out there. FIRST doesn't end with high school. You take your knowledge from FIRST forward into college, into life, and to help you get there are a bunch of scholarships that you can get involved with or to use or to be awarded. We're partnered with nearly 200 colleges and universities. They want FIRST alumni. More than $50 million is available in scholarships. It's $50 million here, folks. That's a lot of money, can fund a lot of scholarships. FIRST works with industry to make available internships, job opportunities. Alumni have each other. Learn more about the scholarships, internships, and alumni networking online at firstinspires.org/alumni. So, on the idea of gracious professionalism. Keep that in the back of your minds all day today, all day tomorrow, as you go through everything that you do. Do your best work. Respect and value each other, both students and teams. Show the results of your hard work, your design, your build, your program, and best of all, good luck and have a great time. So, without further ado, let me introduce to you at this time your Master of Ceremonies for the day, Mr. Crockett Clark.
Good morning. Good morning. I want to welcome everybody to the First Tech Challenge Super Regional. I'm Crockett. My alliance partner for the next 2 days, John Welch.
I'm John.
All right. We have some great people here to introduce that help sponsor this super event. So, at this time, I would like to bring up the Director of Sales for Athens, CVB, Miss Missy Wilson.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you guys so much for allowing Athens to host this event. A couple years ago, a teacher from Athens Academy, Mike Callanan, walked in my office and said, I've got the best event for Athens, and he showed up an hour. Well, he was here for a meeting an hour later with everyone. So we are so excited that you guys are here for the second year in a row. Who was here last year in Athens? Raise your hand. And I just want to thank the mentors, the coaches, the volunteers that got everyone here. We have 4 kids, and when my husband thinks about loading them up in the car just to go a mile down the road, he has a look in his eye. So I want to personally thank everyone from all the states that brought these teams in. That what you do is important and invaluable for all of these students. So from the bottom of our hearts here in Athens, I want to thank you, and I want everyone to give them a round of applause for bringing these students here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Missy.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Georgia Power, Manager of Northeast Georgia External Affairs, please welcome Christy Terrell. I got it.
Good morning. On behalf of Georgia Power and our parent company, Southern Company, we are extremely proud to be one of the sponsors for this competition. And why do we do that? Because we love supporting education, primarily in the STEM focus, because you are the future of our workforce. We sponsor events like this because you're going to be the ones that's going to be working at Georgia Power, working at Southern Company, working at all these great companies that need smart students like you. So I'm extremely impressed with what you're doing and looking forward to seeing what you've got to do today. Please stop by our machine shop if you need help today. Georgia Power has got a machine shop. We'd be proud to help you, and we look forward to seeing you there. Thank you.
So, about our speakers today. Southern Company and Georgia Power have been amazing for this event. We could not have done a lot of what we're doing here without Southern Company and Georgia Power. The support that they've given us these past 2 years, and if you haven't found it, the machine shop. Has everyone seen the machine shop that we have here? If you haven't had a chance to see it, they have the tools, they have the things you can use. I mean, visit them. They are here for you. They want to help. Thank you so much. Missy, can I have you come up here a second? Missy. Yes. I want to thank her greatly because your hotels, everything that's out there in the city, she has done an amazing job being a right-hand person, helping me out here to make this an amazing event for you, helping with the Classic Center, helping with the hotels, everything. So I want to give her a great round of applause. Thank you so much. All right. Wait, Crockett?
Okay. All right. Something strange about the fields here. John, your fields are okay?
My fields look pretty good.
You look good? You got everything you need?
Everything. Guys, I think we have a problem here. It looks like the jewels got stolen from the fields.
Steve, I'm missing something on the fields.
Yeah, it looks like the jewels got stolen from the fields. So, earlier today I was looking, trying to figure out a solution here, what to do with it. So I got something to substitute. Let's see here, if I can get this work. Hope you guys are ready for this, because I don't have jewels, so we're going to bring these in here. We're going to put them on the field. And we
wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Steve, before you put that on there, wait a minute. You know, I don't like snakes. I think I saw a snake in this box back here.
Yeah,
no, man, somebody stole the jewels. So we thought we would use the beacons instead.
Okay, I don't like snakes, but like all of you, I don't like those beacons even more. So can't have those beacons out here. I wouldn't be a good field manager if this was the case. I see we've got some cap balls back here. I've got my Indiana Jones whip. I think one crack at my whip and we can turn those jewels into, those beacon cap balls into jewels. And where are the jewels?
All right, let me introduce the real jewels of the competition, the referees. Let's get a hand for them. All right, the referees, as in all sports, their rulings are final and there will be no video replays. Please help us stick to the schedule by respecting their decisions and following the appropriate challenge process, which we have challenged our question boxes. John's pointing at the one for Kilrain, and I'm pointing at the one for Pemberton. So if you have a question, get in the box. Steve, I'm so glad we don't have to use those beacons. We've got about an hour game now. All right, we got jewels.
Here, and Samantha modules.
Oh, Lord.
No, okay. I got two. Okay.
John, I think you have some people you want to introduce.
You're right. Next, I'd like to introduce to you our excavators, better known as the FTAs and CSAs. FTAs, where'd you go? There they are in our red shirts. These guys know the ins and outs of the technology we use to run this championship and are key to keeping the championship moving smoothly. And similar to the archaeologists, this group will be digging to find the awards winners, the judges. Let's give our judges a round of applause. These individuals will be working hard to single out the best of the best this weekend. They're already keeping a keen eye on every team, reviewing your engineering notebooks. We look forward to seeing the outcome of their hard work at the award ceremony tomorrow.
All right. I know we've done this a lot already, but we're going to do this one more time. We want to recognize the biggest volunteers that helped you make it to this championship possible. Your mentors and coaches. They have been critical to your team's success and getting you to the South Super Regional. So let's give a big thank you to the mentors and coaches for all their efforts on behalf of the FIRST programs. All right, John, we're almost to the end of the opening ceremonies, but I think you have one more guest speaker.
We sure do. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome First Tech Challenge Partner Services Manager, Miss Carol Edelman.
Be careful right there.
Hello, is everyone excited? Woo! On behalf of FIRST and the First Tech Challenge program staff, we want to congratulate you all for making this Super Regional. Give yourselves a big hand of applause. Yeah! All right. And we want to thank, of course, the coaches and mentors who went along the journey with your team. You are all simply amazing. So give your coaches a big round of applause. And to the volunteers, we couldn't do this without them. Thank you. You see many colored shirts here. Thank you so much. And to our affiliate partner, Georgia First, Robert May, Stephen Homey, and the entire planning committee. This is amazing. Thank you for stepping up and doing the South Super Regional for the past 2 years. We truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you. So for the teams, remember your gracious professionalism today. Have fun, good luck, and go teams.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Edelman. At this time, we would like to take a moment of silence to remember the students that were involved in the recent tragedy at Stoneman Douglas High School in Florida. And now, would everybody please rise?
If you would, I need to make one more quick announcement. It got thrown in at the last second. Just so everybody knows, we are going to be doing web streaming, and I have a gentleman to introduce. I think they put the lights on him a little bit. And Dylan, you want to tell us about social media? What's going on?
Yes, my name is Dylan Franklin, and this is?
My name is William McClanahan, and we'll be your online MCs for this year's South Super Regional. If you wish to share this stream with friends and family back home, you can find us at ftcsouth.org. There'll be 3 streams, one for each division, as well as our main stream, where we'll be commentating, giving interviews, and other forms of entertainment throughout this event.
And it will not include me dancing. All right, my name is Dylan, and if you want to keep up with us on social media, there are 2 great ways to do that. Our Facebook page, which is FTC South, FTC South Super Regional, and our Twitter, which is at FTC_SSR. In addition to that, don't forget about our Recover the Relic Challenge. If you find one out and about when you're going around this beautiful town of Athens, make sure you take a picture of it where you are with your team and post it with hashtag SSR Relic Recovery, and then bring it to Pit Admin, and you will get a special prize at the end. I cannot wait to shine a spotlight on the amazing achievements y'all have this weekend, and I think we're going to see the high score broken. Just my opinion. I can't wait to see it happen. So back to you, Crockett.
All right, John.
Now, if you would please rise for the national anthem and remove your hats.
All right, folks. Are y'all ready to do March Madness the first way? So let's get this South Super Regional Championship edition of the Relic Recovery started momentarily.